Saul's army is at war with the Philistines. The Philistines and Israelites mustered their armies for battle. They faced each other on opposite hills, with the valley of Elah between them. Then Goliath, a Philistine champion from Gath, came out of the Philistine ranks to face the forces of Israel. Goliath was a giant. He was over 9 feet tall. He wore a bronze helmet, and his bronze coat of armor weighed 125 pounds. He also wore bronze leg armor, and he carried a bronze spear on his shoulder. The shaft of his spear was as heavy and thick as a weaver's beam. It was tipped with an iron spearhead that weighed 15 pounds. His armor-bearer walked ahead of him carrying a shield. Goliath stood and shouted a taunt across to the Israelites.
"Why are you all coming out to fight?"
He called.
"I am the Philistine champion, but you are only the servants of Saul.
Choose one man to come down here and fight me.
If he kills me, then we will be your slaves.
But if I kill him, you will be our slaves. I defy the armies of Israel today.
Send me a man who will fight me."
For 40 days, every morning and evening, the Philistine champion strutted in front of the Israelite army and shouted his taunt. When Saul and the Israelites heard this, they were terrified and deeply shaken. Jesse's 3 oldest sons, Eliab, Abinadab, and Shemaiah, had already joined Saul's army to fight the Philistines. David was the youngest son. His 3 oldest brothers stayed with Saul's army, but David went back and forth, so he could help his father with the sheep in Bethlehem. One day Jesse said to David,
"Take this basket of roasted grain, and these 10 loaves of bread, and carry them quickly to your brothers. And give these 10 cuts of cheese to their captain. See how your brothers are getting along, and bring back a report on how they are doing."
So David left the sheep with another shepherd, and set out early the next morning with the gifts, as Jesse had directed him. He arrived at the camp just as the Israelite army was leaving for the battlefield with shouts and battle cries. As he was talking with his brothers, Goliath, the Philistine champion from Gath, came out from the Philistine ranks. Then David heard him shout his usual taunt to the army of Israel.
"Send someone who will fight me."
David asked the soldiers standing nearby,
"Who is this pagan Philistine, that he is allowed to defy the armies of the living God? What will a man get for killing this Philistine and ending his defiance of Israel?"
They told David,
"The king has offered a huge reward to anyone who kills him. He will give that man one of his daughters for a wife. And the man's entire family will be exempted from paying taxes."
Then David's question was reported to King Saul, and the king sent for him.
"Don't worry about this Philistine,"
David told Saul.
"I'll go fight him."
"Don't be ridiculous,"
Saul replied.
"There's no way you can fight this Philistine and possibly win. You're only a boy, and he's been a man of war since his youth."
Can David fight Goliath the giant and win? Watch the next video.